Okay, we've got Luna here, who is, she goes out the door and she runs off and she's gone. So today we're going to work on going through the door, because the door is the place that says to her, yes, you can go, you're free. So if we can get some manners going out this door, that will translate into her whole state of mind when she's outside. So you can see she's jumping on the door, she's poking it a little bit. She definitely wants to go out the door. So I'm going to use a little bit of collar pressure with her, and we're going to spend a few minutes here working on not wanting to rush out the door. I'm standing on her leash so that she's prevented from going out, and very often the door helps me a little bit by just swinging shut from the wind. So let's see how she does. So she goes out. She says, I'm going out. She actually pushed a little bit with her nose. And there's no collar pressure right now. This is just, let's see what she does. And let me bring her back in. Come on, Luna. Good girl. And she goes right back out. You can see she's pulling pretty good here. Moving the rug. Definitely wants to be out that door. So we're going to start addressing this right now. Back to stepping on the leash so that I have that safety part. And she gets some collar pressure for going out the door. And she's on a 20 right now, and it's not enough because the outside world is calling her name. So I'm going to turn her up a little bit. I might get a little vocalizing if she gets startled by that, but now I'm holding the button. Oh, there, she's felt that. Ah, good girl. So she felt that. She says, oh, I didn't care for that very much. What happened to me? So we're going to go down just a touch. I'm now a little over 20. That last one was around 30. I'm going to back up a little bit. She's got a loose leash, by the way. So I want her to not step over that threshold. And she's not caring very much about this level that I've got. Good. Come on. Good girl. Good. So I'm going to go back up again to a level that she feels a little bit better. And that is going to be about 30, and that's collar pressure there. Oh, she really, really wants to get out into the big world. And unfortunately, my door's not helping me at all right now. Alright, so she's not responding to that, so we're going to have to go up a little bit. Come on, girl. Atta girl. Good. Notice I'm not saying anything to her either, except for good. So what I want her to do is to monitor her own behavior at this door and not have to hear somebody tell her not to. So I'm a little collar pressure right there. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. So as soon as she jerked her head up, I let off my collar. Good girl. And then she backed up within a second of that. Very good. Very good. So what I'm mainly looking for here is her working level at this door, which is the biggest distraction that she has. So I'm applying some collar pressure. I'm probably about 25 there. Good girl. And she backed up on her own. I'm stepping on the leash, but I'm not pulling on it right now. Giving her some slack. Nice. What a good girl. Very good. Well, that's super nice. Good girl. Good. So I'm going to take her away from the door. Atta girl. Come on, Luna. Good girl. Primarily so she can approach it again. And I want to see what she's going to do. So she's going to go, oh, she stopped herself. Nope. Gotta get my collar situated again. I had to put it back in my pocket. The downside of camera in one hand, transmitter in another. So she's going to go through collar pressure here. And I don't want her to lay down. I want her to come back into the room. Good girl. So I'm just doing that with the leash. Collar pressure as soon as she steps over that threshold. And leash again. I know, sorry. Sorry. So that was probably a reaction to the pinch collar and the remote collar. A little bit of protest. Very good. Good girl. Good girl. This is actually taking longer than usual. Usually have this done within 3 minutes. But we also have a dog who's pretty incorrigible on taking off. Alright, so we're going to move her again. Good girl. Bring her back to the door. Approach the door. Excellent. Good girl. Good job. Very nice. Good. We got a wagging tail. So she's not unhappy. She's just starting to get it. Good girl. And if I step out, pressure, and she comes back in real nice. Good girl. Lower her collar back down. Good girl. You definitely do not want that big of a reaction, but so that you can see this is not an unhappy dog. Good girl. Good girl. And now she says, wait a minute, I am not going to get in trouble again. Nice. Good girl. Good. No collar pressure. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Good girl. That is a nice girl. Very good. Great. So we've got step one of just starting to figure out that the doorway is not the entrance to Disneyland. Good girl. All right, we're going to go out and do some more work.